Hi, my name's Anna Hardwick, and I'm with First Weekend Club, and I'm happy to present to you Michael Pombriand, the winner of our Twitter contest. We asked our members to tweet us their film pitch in 140 characters or less to win a spot at the two-day conference in Toronto, the Toronto Screenwriting Conference. And Michael is from Kingston, and what have you gotten so far out of the conference? What was your favorite session?
The conference has been great. Lots of intense information sessions about screenwriting and people working in the business and giving us their ideas about how pitches work, how to write, what people are looking for, and collaboration and teamwork. And my favorite session so far is this morning's with Dean Dubois, the man who wrote and directed or co-wrote and directed How to Train Your Dragon. And it was an intense session, and he gave us lots of pointers on how to make stories work. He gave us 15 points of how to develop a story and what needs to be in a story. And he gave us some real writing room scenarios that he was involved in and how he built that story.
Don't you find that a lot of the sessions are about getting back to the basics, the main questions? Who is your protagonist? What does he want? Where is he going? Why do we care? These kind of questions, the hardest ones to answer, are the ones that even these masters are struggling with.
Yes, and you're right. It all goes back to being simple, being efficient, and going back to the key core thoughts in what you're developing. So you've got to strip down all the detail and find out what the real story is about.
And I think that is something that in Canadian film we need to, I think, again and again, it's the script that has to be central. And do you find that in you're a writer, you have three how many films did you say? Six films?
5 or 6.
5 or 6 films that have been at festivals, some award winners. Is it the script that is the absolute essential ingredient, the beginning, is the catalyst for everything else?
It's where it all starts, and it's really where you go back to the simplicity in building your story. I think casting, I've learned this recently, casting is one of the big things too. You have to have the right people for the right roles, and they really help flesh those roles out and make them three-dimensional and make the whole thing shine.
So let's hear your Twitter pitch that won.
Right. Lonely empty nester couple fakes a nasty divorce to lure their kids who never visit back to the family home.
That has plenty of comic potential, and it's so great to see a member from First Weekend Club member from Kingston. Any suggestions for how First Weekend Club can reach out to communities outside of Toronto and Vancouver?
Yes, well, I noticed on the First Weekend Club page, all the Canadian film premieres, First Weekend premieres are in the bigger centers. Kingston has a Canadian Film Festival once a year, and that's the only time we really get to see Canadian films. So if more films can come to Kingston, that'd be great.
The Kingston Canadian Film Festival, and maybe we can get some more premieres in smaller centers. Thanks so much, Michael. Have a great weekend.